I'm Steph from Stitching with Steph. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a stitch with me of Red Flowers by StitChic. This is an 11 count and it does have 7 colors with it, I believe. Yep, 7 colors. This is going to be week 2. I've actually made quite a bit of progress on this particular canvas, which I'll show you before we start. If you're a subscriber, thank you for coming along with another stitch with me today. If you're not a subscriber and you like this type of content, please feel free to go ahead and click that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit the like button if you like this particular pattern or you like the content that I provide. And go ahead and leave me a comment of where you're from and where you're watching this video from today. So let's go ahead and dive right into this stitch with me. All right, guys, here is that canvas. So the last time I stitched with you was a while ago. I was in this area here, just finishing this up. So I finished all of this up. As you can see, I finished all of this. I've gotten the majority of this flower done. That's actually what we're gonna try to finish up today, is this part here. I've gotten all the cream done all in through here. So I actually made quite a bit of progress on this, which I'm pretty impressed with, to be honest. So, and again, I pretty much I'm halfway through with this flower. So we're going to work on this section here. Alrighty. Oop. And there goes the camera not liking the gridding. Oop. Sorry, I already have my needle threaded. We're going to go ahead and just get right into finishing this here. And those of you that are new here, I actually start all of my cross stitches off with a pin stitch. When I start a new line, it just helps secure my threading a little bit better. Sorry, I didn't see that. Telling you, you guys, do you see this? Oh, sweet Lord. And that was all just from trying to pull it through the hole. That's great. Where's that? And this canvas is a little bit bigger than our other one, but I actually prefer to hand hold this one just because it's a little bit softer at this point since I've worked it so much. It's pretty soft now, which is nice. When I always do my first start, I always pull it all the way through the bottom. And then I start my little stitches here. So I'm trying to get my stitch with me's at a good length, about 20 minutes. So we're going to see how this goes. Yeah. So that way you guys don't get tired of hearing me. Because I know a lot of people don't watch the video to the end, so I'm going to try to make these a little bit shorter for you guys to see how that works for us. So about 15 to 20 minutes on average is what I'm looking to do going forward, just so that way you guys don't get bored of the content. If that's a good time length for you guys, just give me a thumbs up if you like that length, about 15-20 minutes. And I do use a threader every single time. because there is no way this girl's getting that thread through that hole without a threader. As you guys can see, I use a whole thread. I could probably cut it down for the stitch with me's. I'm just trying out this new little time frame, the length of these stitch with me's. Does anybody watch The Last of Us? The new series season 2 started this week. I'm already invested since there's essentially new creature, a new monster that evolved in this season, so that's pretty cool. I'm invested already. What did I just do? Oh, that's the part that I cut off. This color I'm stitching with is 666. This is a prettier color that I like to stitch with. I don't know what's going on with me right now. There we go. And this thread is really long. I should have cut it, to be honest. But this is neither here nor there right now. I'm just kind of struggling. I don't feel too well today. My stomach's bothering me. So I think normally I do my videos across 2 days. I might, Jesus, I might just call it a day after this one because I just don't feel good. I don't know what it was. I don't know if I just ate something that upset my stomach, but I just don't feel kosher at all, to be honest. And I feel like I'm not paying complete attention, as you can see. Jesus. You guys are going to be hearing me say that a lot in this video, I feel like. I might just actually cut this video a little short instead of the full 20 to 30 minutes. Just because, again, my stomach's bothering me, and I'm having hot flashes because my stomach's bothering me. Ugh. And again, I only have certain days that I can film, so me not feeling good on a filming day is no bueno. Because that means I might not get the content loaded that I want loaded. My stomach is gurgling, so I don't even know if you guys can hear that. I don't know. I'm thinking I ate something that I didn't agree with. It actually started, what day are we on, Ron? Let's see. So it started like 2 days ago, and it's just like progressively getting worse, I feel like. So I may just have to chill out and eat a brat diet, if anyone knows what that is. It's bread, rice, apples, toast, bananas, stuff like that. So brat, B-R-A-T. Because your girl's gut is not doing so well. And I'm pretty sure you can kind of hear it in my voice that I don't feel well. But since I didn't post a lot of content for you guys last week, I didn't want to go another week with at least something for you guys. And worst case scenario is when I do feel better, maybe I'll just bulk upload and you guys will have several videos to watch. I don't know, we'll see. What's the weather been like where you guys have been? It's been warm here, which is nice. I've been able to open up the windows, air out my house, do some spring cleaning. Can't believe the end of the school year is coming for my kids. May is going to be a very busy month for us. We have a continuation into high school. We have field day for an elementary schooler, and we have a graduation for a high schooler. So it's going to be a busy, busy day for us. I mean, busy day. Busy, busy month in May for us. All right, guys, I'm just going to park you right here. I'm going to pause you for a minute. I'm going to get something to drink. All right, guys, I'm back. I'm probably just only going to do a little bit more of this video. I just don't feel very well. My stomach is bothering me. I have nausea. I feel like maybe I ate something I wasn't supposed to. But nobody else in the house, I mean, we've all ate the same thing, so nobody else in the house is not feeling well, so maybe my tummy just didn't agree with it. Unfortunately, I do have a pretty sensitive stomach. I don't have a gallbladder, unfortunately, so I can't process, like, if I eat food that's too greasy, or if I have food that's too sweet and sugary, even if I bulk up on fibrous foods, like, it messes my stomach up. It's just what they don't tell you when you get your gallbladder out is that your gut flora goes bad. So, like, I have to take probiotics and stuff like that to make sure my gut health stays pretty well. But I don't know. I feel like recently I haven't been able to catch a break between getting sick and then now my stomach. And my poor professors are probably like, girl, you get sick a lot. And I'm like, I know. And it's funny because I never bring anything home from work. It's like, it's always from my youngest, my little petri dish, I like to call him. So, or I do it to myself. Never from work, though. I mean, I guess that's a good thing. At least you know my hand hygiene and everything's good at work. I've never brought anything home. There was a while there that I was getting sick about every 3 weeks. And I couldn't understand why, because I was cleaning the house and disinfecting, like, common touch surfaces. But again, my youngest, he tends to forget. So he's one that all of us have to stay on top of to remind him to wash his hands and to cover his nose when he sneezes and throw the Kleenex in the trash can. And so all it takes is one time for him to touch his nose and then going and touching surfaces, and then we're all SOL in the house and get sick. So I found that's typically what happens with us. Does anybody get sick often? I feel like once maybe he's older, it won't be so bad. But he's going into the 5th grade next year. I mean, come on. Like, shouldn't this be, like, not an issue at this point? I feel like my other two stopped getting colds as much once they entered, like, middle school. because I feel like kids become more aware of their hand hygiene and people not being very clean with their hands and stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's me and my kids. My tummy is hurting. Okay, I'm going to finish this row up, guys. I'm probably going to lay down and go take a nap before I have to go get my kids. Sounds like a plan for me. I'm a big napper. I love napping. I probably have like an old soul, to be honest. All right, friends, that's going to wrap up this Stitch With Me for Red Flowers week 2. I'm not feeling very well, so I apologize if this Stitch With Me is a little bit long, not as long as what it usually is. My subscribers, if you stood till the end, thank you very much for sticking around with me. I appreciate your support and you hanging out with me for a little while. Those that aren't subscribed, I'm sorry that this is probably the first impression you get of me is me not feeling well. I apologize about that. However, if you go back and review my other Stitch With Me's, that's the general content and length that I typically do. If that's something that you like, go ahead and click subscribe. Hit that like button, and then leave me a comment about what you liked about this video. Again, thank you everybody for stopping by and stitching with me today. I hope to see you in my next video. If you want to reach me on other platforms, I do have a TikTok and an Instagram. My username on both is stitching_with_steph. So if you want to reach out to me over there, I do updates and like little snippets and stuff like that over there. And I do notify you guys when I do upload a new video to my channel as well over there. Again, thank you for stopping by and stitching with me today. I hope everybody has a great day. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.